Hi, I'm David, and today I've got a story about fertilizer. People who live in towns use fertilizer for their lawns. It helps the grass grow, keeps it healthy, and makes it nice and green. Out in the country, farmers use fertilizer too. They put it on farm fields so the crops grow strong and healthy and produce good yields. Farmers use many different kinds of fertilizer. Anhydrous ammonia is a nitrogen fertilizer that can be applied in the fall or spring. It's hauled to a farm in large white tanks. The tank is hooked behind the applicator and hoses are connected. The applicator has long shanks that inject anhydrous into the ground. Inside the tractor, the farmer sets the application rate, checks the controls, and he's ready to work. This tractor uses GPS to guide it across the field. Automatic steering means the tractor drives perfectly straight and doesn't overlap or over-apply the fertilizer. At the end of the field, the computer raises the applicator and turns off the anhydrous. The farmer turns his tractor and heads in the opposite direction. Farmers also use dry fertilizer. It's put on fields by a big machine called a floater. The floater has a large tank and an air system to move the dry fertilizer pellets. The boom has openings so the fertilizer can be blown onto the soil. The floater travels fast and can cover many acres in an hour. These rigs also use GPS to follow the field terrain and apply the correct amount of product. Livestock farmers use manure as fertilizer. It's worked into the ground so it doesn't run off and cause pollution. Liquid manure is injected into the soil by shanks on the back of large tanks. At planting time, farmers can also apply liquid or dry fertilizer with their planters. Tractors sometimes have large tanks that carry the fertilizer. Planters also have tanks for liquid or dry products. The fertilizer is metered next to the rows, so growing plants have plenty to eat. That's my fertilizer story for today. Next time you see a farmer, thank him for growing crops used for good food, feed, and fuel.